What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in with Callie. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. So there's been rumors circling about LaMelo Ball possibly, being in a trade acquisition to the Clippers. And, LaMelo, while he averaged about 24 points a game and like 7 assists, hypothetically, if they swapped him out for James Harden, which I don't see that happening, but hypothetically, if they did, or if they found a way to get a player like him, I don't really think it'd be a good fit. I really don't. I don't think that LaMelo is a winning intangibles type point guard. The only point guard, between him and his brother LaMelo, Lonzo, I think Lonzo is more of a championship caliber point guard. It's just his health has always been his issue. And I feel like his gameplay is a lot more built for winning because he's not trying to be overly flashy. He plays the game within his means. He can be flashy, but he more or less plays the game within his means. And the fact that he's got a little bit better at his three over time, I think he's a lot more valuable because he's not going to try to make the play that's going to wow the crowd. He's going to make the play that's going to put his team in position to win more. And even though both of them are young, I still think LaMelo is a little bit more young-minded. And I feel like that's something that the Clippers don't need, because the Clippers need to try to win now because there's not many years left that Kawhi Leonard has to be at the top of his game, and whoever else they bring in, or if they even keep James Harden, which I don't think he's not at the top of his game, but some people do believe that. So it's like, if you're going to bring somebody in there, you're going to have to bring somebody in there with a little bit more experience and not just somebody who puts up points the way LaMelo can. And we also got to look at this too. LaMelo is playing for the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets, you have the green light to do anything you want on a team like that. It's not like they're playing with any structure. It's not like they're playing with any set plays, or it's not like they're playing in a system or anything like that to where you really got to play high IQ basketball to win. Playing for the Charlotte Hornets is almost like playing for a decorated recreational team. You know what I'm saying? Or AAU team or something like that, or maybe even a college team. Not to be funny or anything, but shout out to Charlotte. But when people go see Charlotte games, they just really expect the opposing team to win. And that says a lot or very little about the team, because this is a league of competition like any other sport, and they have not been competitive really for years. Honestly, since Kemba Walker, I think they haven't even really been, not even really considered a playoff team. You know what I mean? So it's like, or a play-in team, however you want to say it. So playing for a team like that, averaging 25 points a game, doesn't really tell me anything. It just tells me you got the green light on a team that's trash, that has no talent, or maybe I can say no talent, but doesn't have, a lot of pieces there so you could shine. So, I'm not trying to take credit away from, LaMelo, but I just don't think that his game is built for championship material. And I think it'd be a mistake for the Clippers to go out and get somebody like him, because you're just right back where you already are. You know what I mean? He's a streaky shooter. He's not really like a lethal shooter. Like I said, he got some nice passes, some flashiness in his game, some flair in his game, but that doesn't win championships. And the Clippers are on a road trying to win a championship. They're not trying to put just butts in the seats, because they have Kawhi Leonard for that. They already have James Harden for that. They already have star power there, or, however you want to look at it, that can put butts in the seats. That's filling up those arenas. That's keeping fans interested. They already have that. So, going after all the wrong pieces will get you beat in this league. And that's just a waste of time for the Clippers to do. So I don't even think they should even look that direction, honestly. And besides, his contract or whatever, it would probably disrupt the possibility of them getting somebody else there who really can actually help them win a lot more than LaMelo. So I don't think they should even go that route, simply because of that as well. So the Giannis thing, that right there, that would be more of the opportunity to go after only, in my opinion. But we will see, what the Clippers decide to do in what route they decide to take, or even if they just stay put at what they have. I mean, they can do that as well. I don't know if that's really the way to go either. I would definitely try to maybe add another piece, because you just can't trust James Harden. You just can't do it. I mean, I know Norman Powell didn't play that well in the playoffs, but Norman Powell is not, or was never revered as a superstar. And Norman Powell was playing out of position this whole past season. Norman Powell's a sixth man. He's not really a guy that comes off, and comes out in the starting lineup. He hasn't done that probably in years. Maybe since he first started the league, or hell, maybe since, he was in college. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not that's not his strong suit. I mean, he's been doing six man so long. I feel like he flourishes at it better. So, I mean, they was really out of place, and things really wasn't intact. I'm glad Kawhi stayed healthy, but they do need to make another trade possibly if they can. If they do want to stay put, they got to get a whole hell of a lot better in areas, in the small detailed areas, so they won't mess up again. Because honestly, they had a better team than Denver to me. Defensively, they were good. They had good three-point shooting. They had the best player in the series in Kawhi, and you still find a way to lose that series, and James Harden is still sitting there talking about he's the system. And he chokes every single time. The worst so-called superstar ever to me, or is James Harden.